Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we're actually back with this thing right here. Now you will notice that we are in the water and it is slightly sinking, which is not good. So today we need to come up with a way of fixing that, but first we actually need to get it out of the water. So, how are we going to do that? Well, I think I'm just going to go get a boat and we'll drag it over there and we'll return it that way. I feel like that is the best way of doing this. Once we've done that, we'll try and sort out the flotation and we'll go from there. Let's get to it. Okay, so we are back in our little tanker. This thing has actually done pretty well. We haven't really used it all that much. We tried it at the beginning, but we didn't really do anything past that. But this is actually a pretty good little boat. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to attach straight on to our, I don't even know what to call it, our all-terrain vehicle, I guess. And we're going to see what we can do. So we're going to tow it back. I don't know how to get it floating right. That is something that I feel like I'm going to struggle with. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So we get very close. There we go. Cut the throttles. There we go. Very nice. I should turn around before we attach on, but honestly it will be fine. There's no way it's not going to be fine, right? So let's jump over here, attach ourselves onto there, attach onto here, just like this. There we go. Don't get in the propellers, because if we die, we die. That would be really bad. And then we got to take it back to our base. That is all we got to do. Pretty simple, really. Okay, cool. So, let's return this to the workbench because we don't need that anymore. Very nice. We'll jump down there and we'll grab that, and then we need to make sure it floats. I'm also going to try and make it look a little bit nicer because at the minute it clearly just doesn't look that good. Also, I didn't need to come down here. I need to go up there. Whoops. Okay, so here it is. What do you guys think of it? I need to know what you guys think of it. I haven't actually seen the video or the comments on the video that I actually built the rest of this on, or the previous video, I guess, because I'm recording this before that one goes out. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking it, at least. Maybe? I don't know. It does seem to work, and it does seem to work quite well. One thing that I do want to do is move this door across. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to shove the door there instead. I'm going to fix this piece in right here, and I think I want to just make the engine a lot bigger, just a lot longer. We are going to have to get rid of that in order to do this, but that's fine. Let's shove this guy right there, and I don't know whether I still need to get to the engine this way or not, but maybe. So let's go ahead and grab most of this. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. There we go, and I'm going to move it forwards to there. I guess all that really means is we just need another setup of all of this stuff in here. There we go. And that is it. I'm thinking everything else is probably fine. So merge these guys together. Fuel is still in. Everything is still fine. At least I hope so anyway. You know what? Maybe it's not. No, it's not. So actually we need the pipes on here to be remodeled. So they're going to come backwards like this. Then they're going to go down like that. And then they're going to go into there just like so. Alright, that was easier than expected. And essentially what that does is just allows us to have more cylinders, which is always good, right? Alright, there we go. Whack that up to there. It is going to make our entire thing a little bit heavier. However, that shouldn't matter too much. Not really, anyway. Right, do all that across the top, and we are good to go. We can still get into this way, although now that I think about it, maybe we could actually have it go all the way to here. That would actually somewhat work, wouldn't it? If I decided to, like, cut this and move it up to there, this would be fine, I think. I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it. We're going to move it all the way to there instead, which is a bit crazy. We're going to merge this down to there. I am going to have to try and sort this bit out, but that's somewhat fine. So just attach that onto there like that. Make sure it is actually pointing in the right direction, which it is. And attach this to there, and that is still fine. Okay, going to paint this bit right here. And essentially, all I'm going to do from there is attach these guys, and I'm going to have to attach all of this as well. So these guys go onto there, these guys onto here, and those guys onto there. And then we're going to do this. We're going to fix it in on the top, and we're going to do that. Nice. So yeah, our engine now is actually a hell of a lot bigger. We can still access it from within here, which is a little bit odd. I'm not going to lie, it does seem a bit strange. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this into there. I'm going to paint this piece like that. and then we can still get into here, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels really, really weird. Anyway, windows. Let's go ahead and grab a square. Shove that directly into there like this. And there we go. So we got a window on this side. We got a door on this side. I still need to make sure we can actually get in there. So that'll be a thing. And I need to make sure it is more stable in the water. Not sure how I'm going to do that just yet. I think control fins might be a good idea. But again, I'm not sure. So both sides, I'm going to add these like that. There we go. And I'm going to do a few at the front. Spawn it in. Let's see what that looks like. A little bit more stable. I do think this is eventually going to sink underneath the water, and that would kind of suck, but I think this will work out, maybe. Okay, so before we do anything else, I actually have an idea. What if we change the color to be orange? Oh, that looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? I feel like this orange is a little bit off, actually. I kind of like the darker orange. And then maybe we can actually add some like white stripes to this and just make it look, in general, just a little bit nicer. I think angles and stuff like that generally look pretty good too. So I think some paint blocks in here would be really sort of appreciated, actually. So let's delete this one, and this one. I'm going to paint these guys like this, and we're going to put some paint blocks in the rest of it. I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to do some decorating, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so I went back to the reds because I thought it looked nicer, and I've added like a little line right there, a little line right here, and this is now what it looks like in person. I do need white in some of the slots or some of the places around the boat, otherwise it will look very strange. So I think pretty much the entire back end right here is going to be white. There we go. I don't know how I feel about painting these pieces. This bit right here is going to be white also. There we go. And I think I might do these pieces like this. I know that seems a little bit strange, but I don't know. I feel like it also somewhat works, so we're going to go with it. I don't know whether to do this either. I don't know. I'm not very good with making things look nice. So that's a thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I think that actually looks pretty cool. There you go. Do that as well, and I think that's fine. So, how does it float now? Well, a little bit better. How does it fly? I'm not sure. We haven't actually taken off yet. And other things. I don't know. So, let's just go ahead and save this over that. There we go. Spawn it in. And I guess we could give it a go. The water is too far on the deck, though, so it does need to float a little bit better. How am I going to do that? I actually really have no idea. I don't think the pivot glitch works anymore. So we can't do that. That's already big enough. There's not much else I can really do to make this any better at floating. Unless I can do this, which, you know, I can. So let's do that. Let's delete these guys and do this. There you go. So I can do that as well. This piece, I can delete those and do that. And, like, a little bit at a time, I can make it slightly better, but just not that much better. Which, it doesn't really help, you know? So, how do I make it float better? I could add floats. I could also add, like, a flat piece on the side, like a wing, an actual wing. And I guess that would work too, but I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. But yeah, the water will actually go into here if I am not careful, so yeah, we gotta watch out for that. Is the back end of the plane too far down? It is now. So if the center point of this is below the water, then it will not work. Also, I just don't want it to float like this. It needs to be better. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so, we are going to have quite a big overhang on the rear if I do this, but we're going to try it anyway. So, let's whack that one there. We will then try and do the rest of this so that it all fits nicely. Again, we'll see. And then, I don't know, we'll just, I guess, go from there. There we go, do all of these guys. There's a lot to this. It's incredible, actually. There's so much to it. So, on the inside of here, we're going to do this. We're then going to flip it round, and we're going to do that. I'm then going to flip this around and do this. I am going to have to seal this bit off again, unfortunately, but that's fine. So, go from here and just do that, essentially. There you go. And then we can make all of this bit work again, I suppose. I'm going to delete these guys and these guys, because we're going to replace them with these. There you go. And then we need the rest of it to work. So, just flip this around. Send it over to here. Merge this so that it is actually part of it. There we go. And then send the rest of it. And the rest of it. There's loads to this. It's crazy. There you go. This is going to be a lot more buoyant because of this. However, it might look a lot more weird, I guess. Because this is not what I expected it to look like. Alright, there we go. And there we go. Alright, yeah. So now we get like this big extra piece on the back. A little bit strange. But at the same time, might be fine. Alright, there we go. Whack that onto there. Let's go ahead and paint all of this in this color again. There we go, very nice. And we got to do it all the way around, including the entire bottom side, like this. Driving this as a car now might be a little bit strange, but at the same time, might still be fine. Who knows? Also, this bit back here can now be some sort of like cargo area. That would be really cool, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and send this from here all the way to there. It also gives us enough room to add a clutch for the car stuff. In case you want to do that. I don't think I want to do that just yet, but like, yeah. If we want to add a clutch for the car, we can totally do that now. Quite easily. Right, I am going to delete these three. I'm going to add some ropes, because that would be cool. In red, there we go. Shove that there like that. Delete these guys, and do this piece. Like so. That's good. And we can go from there. So, let's save this as it currently is. Hopefully I haven't, you know, broken anything. And hopefully that's better. It looks like it could be. But the back does appear to still be sinking. But not as much, so maybe that's fine. I don't know. Let's try and take off. Alright, we're going inside. Yes, close that up. Let's go ahead and sit in the seats. Do this and this. There we go. Our engine is running. Remember, our engine is a lot bigger than it was before. However, taking off from boat mode does appear to be impossible. It does. This doesn't seem right. However, boat mode does seem to be working quite nicely anyway. So that's good. There we go. We can actually drive it in boat mode. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want it to be a submarine. That is not what we want. But that's fine, yeah. So this is actually somewhat working, which is kind of cool. We need to add lights and stuff like that, but we need it to work better than this. There's something not quite right. Okay, idea. Let's go to sleep, and I'll show you guys in the morning that I have added a gearbox. Hopefully a gearbox with 3-to-1 will actually work out. So we have 2 of them now, and I'm assuming the engine is powerful enough to run that. So we'll just go with it. I'm assuming that'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know. It's just an assumption. We'll see, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump across yet again. Yes, landed. Excellent. Get inside, close the door, get inside here, press 1. Actually, 1 doesn't really do anything. Alright, here we go. Ready? Alright, I think we just stalled the engine. We're stalling it out. That's not good. It can't quite cope with this. That's not good. That is really bad, actually. So let's lower this down to 9 to 5. We're actually going to lower this down to 2-to-1. Actually, 2-to-1 and 2-to-1. Go again. Okay, 2-to-1 and 2-to-1 does actually appear to work, which is quite nice, I suppose. But we can't take off. Another idea, and something else that is actually probably quite a good idea, is to delete this and have contra-rotating props. So if I type in light again, we've got this. Here you go. So we can put that on there like that. We've then got this, which if we press U, bosh, it is going to be contra-rotating, which is nice. So 3, actually we'll go with 2 blades and 2 blades. Obviously it's going to have to be neutral and neutral, and they're going to be smaller than that because they're a little bit too big. So if we bring this down to 15%, 15% on that guy as well, they should fit. And then these guys do actually have collectives, but they also actually have rolls, which is quite nice, I think. So constant number goes to the collective, so it's minus. Roll will help us fly, and also pitch will help us work as well. So wherever this is, there you go, we're going to connect it up. Pitch goes to this and this. There you go. So the main issue with our pitch at the minute is that it is literally just this guy down here. And the problem with that is that it's just that guy. And the issue is that these guys actually stop that from working, which is not good. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, we're going to try and take off again using these props instead. Let's see how that goes. Could be interesting, could be rubbish. Who knows? Alright, in we go. Starter on, throttle up. Go. Okay, the pitch is inverted, and the pitch is clearly not good. Okay, so I am going to get an inverter. Actually, no. Can I just flip these over? I guess I could. So if I cut these, turn it around, flip it over, paste it there, is that going to have other issues? I might run into some other issues by doing that. But we'll see, and that is what this whole testing thing is all about. Just testing things. If they don't work, they don't work. If they do, they do. That is it. So, starter, throttle up. And here we go, and... will we be able to lift this into the sky is the question. Not sure just yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So, the issue is... quite a big issue as well. If the propeller, the center of the propeller, goes into the water, we lose the ability to generate thrust from the propellers, which is not good. A way of counteracting that, I suppose, could be to add some watered propellers that will thrust us up a little bit. I don't know. I feel like that's a good idea, but also maybe a really terrible idea at the same time. How much fuel are we using? None. Oh, it's very slow at using fuel. Okay, even in boat mode, that's good. Right, so... it wants to take off, but it can't quite take off. That's unfortunate. Yeah. That is very unfortunate. You know what, by the way? I think I am actually going to start painting all of this area back here white as well. I just think there's too much grey going on, and it's really not nice. So we're going to paint most of the back end of the boat in white, and the front end of the boat can still stay grey. I think that's just a good idea. So I'm going to focus really quickly on doing that. There you go, including all of this. There you go. And all of this, all the way back to there, and I'm going to have to paint all of this beast right here as well. So, I'm just going to do that, and this, there you go. I mean, that does look better so far. Paint those guys, paint this, there you go. Yeah, honestly, this looks way better than it did in white, than it did in grey. There we go, paint that beast too, very good. I would also actually really like to paint these guys like the dark grey that they... maybe should be. There you go. I think that looks great. That looks really good. Yes. Alright, I'm going to paint this piece too. Paint all of these guys. There we go. Make sure they're done. The bottom is done. This side is done. That is, I think, everything painted back there. Good. Maybe not the top of this, though. Oh, yeah, that was close. We almost had a catastrophe with that. That would have been annoying. Alright, there we go. So, it doesn't quite take off yet, but I feel like it should soon. Alright guys, we're going to try something else. So let's get ourselves out of the water if we can. So try and lift up out of here. Oh, I can't even do that, can I? Because it's getting stuck. Alright, hold on. Go! Full power! Yes! No, that's not going to work. Oh, yikes. Oh, big yikes. If I could turn, that'd be great. There we go. I don't want to flip over. So just ram it forwards, there we go, and presumably we can take off from the... oh my, from the land. That is dangerous. Ah! Okay, right. Stop. Can it take off? I don't know what I just did. I just took off and rammed some trees, which, you know, is not good. So can it fly? The answer is kind of. But I don't know what was really going on there. I don't think the gyro was actually on, was it? Because that should be on 6. So that's actually kind of wrong. But, yeah, I'm okay with the way this is. It kind of looks a bit ugly, but I think we should be able to take off. And we should be able to fly it quite nicely. I think, anyway. So if we push this here, Let's do this. Okay, ready? Let's go ahead and turn ourselves sideways real quick. And go. Okay. So lift off. We are in the air and we are flying our boat plane land vehicle. We did it. Is it any good though? You know what? It's not bad. It's working. Okay, so was I expecting to do this today? Kind of, but not really. So let's return ourselves back to the workbench and add some lights to this because we kind of need some. And that's it. We have a fully working vehicle. I need to do all of the interior as well. I need to do all of this, and I also need to actually add some equipment to it as well, so that, you know, so that we can actually do something with it. Is it useful? Probably not as useful as I'd want it to be. So how much are we going to use this? Probably not much. But it's still kind of cool, and we have done the concept, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, we are back. Let's go ahead and return it to the workbench. And I think I'm just going to go with a black roof. I don't know whether that's going to make it look nicer or worse. I don't know. But let's go ahead and do that real quick. And there we go. Kind of cool. But yeah, I'm thinking this bit right here just needs to be a different color. I'm not sure what that color needs to be, though. I just really don't know. Reds, white, grey. I mean, if that was all grey, would that be really weird? Kind of. Also, this bit up here needs to change. It's currently white. Bam, bam. Bam, there we go, good. And that piece on the top. So yeah, I don't know whether I should change this to a different color or not. I don't really know what to go with. So, yeah, not very good with arts. Okay, so what would this look like if, I don't know, all that was red? Would that look really, really weird? I guess it would. Maybe. Actually, what if just that bit was that color? And then if we jig all of these this color, maybe that actually looks fine. I think the red there looks pretty good. The rest of it can then be white on the front end, and we can get rid of all of the grey. Yeah, no, that looks way better. That looks way, way, way better. I might hide this as well, because I don't like it just being there on the top. So let's go ahead and cut this, and put it on the inside, I guess. Yep, there you go. Let's merge this with this. There we go, fine. And honestly, that is a-okay. What am I going to do from there? I'm going to maybe change this white to be this color there. The interior of this, I don't know whether the roof should be a different color, but for now it's fine. Yeah, no, I think we've done a good job now. I think that looks better than it did anyway. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, we need some welding torches, and we need to actually accessorize this thing quite a bit. So let's just go ahead and start shoving stuff in here. So one of those, nice. All right, cool. We're going to go with the fire extinguisher as well, because we need one of those. A defibrillator would be excellent, but first, let's put an underwater welding torch. Then a defibrillator, wherever that is. Here it is, good. Okay, I'm going to flip it so it's that way around. And then loads of first aid kits. So we're going to do this, 1, 2, 3, and that's fine. We're also going to need a heater, and we're also going to need some lights as well. So let's shove the heater in here for now. Just like this. There we go. The outside is obviously going to be painted white on that. So there we go. Good. And then we'll need a button for that as well. Let's just go ahead and delete this. Get ourselves a button and shove it right there. Connect those guys together. Bosh. And give them electricity. There we go. I'm also actually looking to add lighting everywhere else as well. So we'll probably do that in a second. Okay, so lights, we're going to go with these guys for now. There we go. We'll just shove those on the top. Around the outside, that's good. I will be using one of these to do this. And then I actually kind of want to go with like an antenna on the top as well. So, what is it? It's not RX, is it? It's, oh, do I even have them? I don't know if I've got them. What do these look like? Oh, that's kind of cool looking, isn't it? That's really cool. I'm not going to use it though. But yeah, I wanted the top to look nicer than it currently does. So railings, I guess? Yeah, railings could make it look nice. So let's just go ahead and shove these guys on top of here. Kind of like this. And we'll just do that. There you go. It looks nicer than it did anyway, doesn't it? Right, what else do we need? We need more lights. So, this light, yes. We're going to shove it right here at the front. I'm going to have to add some buttons for that winch to make that work as well. I'm going to add a singular light back here like this. And I'm actually going to add a singular light down there as well. Like that. There we go. An interior light would be brilliant. So let's go to the center and add that to there. And then I'm going to have to go around painting all of these a different color. In lots of different places. So there you go. There you go. Very nice. The lights themselves are going to be a slightly different color too. So they're going to be cream. There we go, cream on there, cream on that one, cream on this one, and these guys as well. And then we're also going to need some more lights, like these ones. Probably there, but I can't do it. That's really annoying. So they're going to have to go somewhere else. These are going to be our navigation lights. I'm actually going to shove them here. There you go. Bit weird, but sure. So, right is green. And left is red. Is that right? Right is green. Yeah, I think so. Left is red. There we go. Navigation lights. That is awesome. Looking pretty good. Okay, so thinking about lights, I'm actually just going to whack them on these big buttons right here. The first one is going to be sport lights. There we go. Excellent. The next one is going to be nav lights. There we go. And the last one is going to be deck lights. There we go. Right. Maybe I should put a space in there, actually. Yes, deck lights. Very good. Nice. We're going to delete this guy too, and in order to turn that one on, we will just use this button right here. So, give these guys all power. There we go. Connect this to there. That's awesome. This is for the spotlights. Let's go ahead and do that and that. I feel like I should have some spotlights pointing backwards too. That might make sense. That guy's going to go there, that guy's going to go there, and this one's going to go here. And then the deck lights are... this one back here, there we go, and this one at the front right here. That is all of the lights that we need, I think anyway. It would be cool to actually use some of these going sideways. So I am actually going to go ahead and do those. I'm going to paint that guy like this, there you go. And I'm going to connect this down to there, and up to there. And we're going to give these guys electricity, like this, and that is it. So, now we should have a fully functioning boat thing. I'm going to add some seats to this, because obviously that would make sense. They're not going to be on the inside, though. We're actually going to add some seats here. So, let's go ahead and do this and this. And we'll do this and this. There you go. We need to do the same thing on the other side. So, let's make sure we do. One there and one there. And we're going to get some seats again. Here we go. Shove that on there and shove it on there. So, we got 4 seats. Plus the one inside, that's fine. Alright, good. I'm really happy with this. I think we've done a pretty good job. This bit like this, I don't think I like it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Same on this side, obviously, and I think we're good. Alright, save it again. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do, actually, is paint this piece. So it looks like an actual, like, connector thing, rather than... I don't know, just a white pipe thing. Yeah, I think that looks better, painted that color. Alright, save it once again. There we go, awesome. Let's jump aboard, make sure everything is working, and go from there. Okay, so crouch to get in. There we go. We got spotlights, we have nav lights, and we got deck lights, and everything should be working fine. It all sort of is. There you go. So I think the last things that we'd actually do to this is... Well, we need a way of refueling it, because we don't currently have one. A way of recharging it, again, because we don't currently have one. And also just some random decoration. So, like, I don't know, logos and stuff like that would look really good on this. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it. And we'll probably go from there. I think the next thing that we'll build is actually a civilian land aircraft. Because I kind of want to. I really do. So, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. And I hope you guys enjoyed the little build that we've just done right now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.